Hey guys, this is Tammy. Welcome to another video. I'm going to be talking about detoxification and why it's so important and how I've been incorporating it into my life and why I've been incorporating it into my life. Okay, there's a lot of hype about detoxification and why we should be doing so. What is your reason for doing a detox? Most of the time, people decide to do a detox because they feel better when they do. They feel as though all the junk and the toxic food and bad things that they've actually been incorporating into their lives need to be purged out. And you can detoxify emotionally, physically, and internally. You don't have to just detox, just from food. I've detoxed myself from friends, family, from a lot of different things that needed to change in my life. Because sometimes, you know what, we need to make a change. And we have to go through that time in our lives when we have to just eliminate people, places, and things from what we do in our lives to make us better, to help us grow stronger. But the type of detoxification I want to kind of talk about today is for my physical health. You guys know I've been on this weight loss journey for such a long time. And it started off with weight loss. And I've done every diet possible. I've done the Atkins diet, the paleo diet. I've done Nutrisystem. What is it called? Jenny Craig. I've done the cabbage diet, the Stanley Burroughs diet. I've done the HCG diet. I've done a lot of intermittent fasting and cleanses, and oh my God, and this and that and that and this. The cookie diet. I remember the cookie diet. That was years ago. And there was these special cookies that you ate and you only ate them a certain time. What a crock. I'm going to tell you, there are so many diets and things out there to make you feel as though you can actually lose weight, and you can lose weight fast. But I'm going to tell you, honey, the only real way that you can actually lose weight and get healthy and be free of guilt is by doing the real work. Doing the real work, like, yes, you have to eat right. Diet is a very, very important part of your detox. Exercise is a very, very important part of detox. Relaxation, being relieved from stress, good self-talk. All those things are very important to detoxing, to losing weight, to getting healthy, and to being free of that guilty feeling that you need to do something different. So why not do something different? If your inner being is telling you that it's time to cleanse, it's time to diet, it's time to change, you can't fit in those jeans anymore, that dress, even your the new corset that you bought is getting a little snug and tight. I'm going to tell you guys right now, this right here, right now, is the best time of the year to do any kind of weight loss regimen, dieting, or healing. And I'm not directing this just for weight loss, but weight loss has been like one of my niches. But what I found for my weight loss within my niche has been to actually heal my inner being, my inner cells, moving my lymphatic system, getting my kidneys to start to filter. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of our problems are stemming from kidneys not filtering properly. You probably have never heard that. Maybe most of you have. Those of you guys who are awake have heard that. But you can do all the exercises in the world. You can eat all the wonderful diet food, and you can go raw, and you can just start eating mono meals, or you can just start like eliminating all the different things out of your diet that you usually eat. You can salad prep, meal prep, and do all those things. But if your kidneys are not filtering correctly, then you're losing half the battle. You're fighting against yourself. So I'm saying all this to say, I'm saying all that to say this. We have to start moving our lymphatic system. And in order to move our lymphatic system, we have to make sure our kidneys are flowing and are very, that filtering, that things can get out. I have just recently been introduced to a man on YouTube by the name of Cheyne Goulden. I'll leave his link below because he's a pretty smart and powerful man. He gives us the analogy that our bodies are like fish tanks and that our cells are fish. So think of that. Let's imagine that, okay? Imagine that. Your body's a fish tank and all your million trillion cells are fish. Your fish are swimming in this fish tank full of, is it alkaline water or is it acid? Because there's only two sides to chemistry, you guys. We're either going to be on the acid side or the alkaline side. I would want my fish, my inner being, my cells to swim in alkaline water and not acidic water, fighting against the current. Fighting against the current. You know what I mean? So, with all of that, we want to make sure that our kidneys are filtering. How do we do that? I've incorporated herbs. Herbs are not brand new to man. It is not something that has just evolved in the, I'm not going to say the diet world. I'm sorry, you guys. It has not just evolved because a lot of people are talking about herbs and herbal remedies and herbal regimens and making sure that herbs are incorporated into their lives. But herbs have been around for millions and millions of years. Years ago, Native Americans and our ancestors used to use herbs to help to heal ourselves, help to heal wounds, colds, flus, fevers, things like that. We need to just get back to nature and start getting right back into herbs and natural foods. That's what's going to help us to heal. And besides, I want to talk about the healing a little later. But what I really want to talk to you guys about, and what I have been talking to you about, is the weight loss. You are not going to lose weight, honey, at all. Nobody, honey, man or woman, if you do not understand how important it is to move your lymphatic system and how important it is to get your kidneys to filter properly so that it can remove those acids and that stagnant lymph out of your system. And there are ways that you can tell if your kidneys are filtering or not without going to the doctor. And then I do want to make sure, I am not a doctor. This is just by my mere experience, what I have experienced from other people's case studies, what I've been reading, evidence, you guys, for my own self. You can look at my playlist. I have videos regarding kidney filtration, and you'll see that it makes sense. We want to make sure that our kidneys are filtering. So we want to start like peeing in a jar. You want to wait a couple hours and look at the jar and look at the bottom. This isn't a jar, but let's pretend if there was urine in here and you want to look at seeing the bottom, if you see any sediment, or even look at the very bottom to see if you see some like white, cloudy sediment, like matter in there. And that way you can tell if your kidneys are really filtering very well or if they're filtering just a little bit. If they're filtering just a little bit, baby, it's time for us to all get to work, okay? So I just wanted to come to you with that little message. You guys, you're awesome. You want to get better. I know you do because you have watched this video. I would love to help walk you through this as I go through my protocol so that you can understand what it takes to start getting your kidneys to filter and what you need to do to get yourself in the right mind frame to start transitioning your life so that you can actually start showing proof and evidence of your effort in weight loss. Know that I love you. Know that I care. I truly care about you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, you guys.